July 16th. Question from Irene. As I understand, Earth is not the only 3D planet in creation. What is the difference between our planet and all other planets in 3D? How many planets in 3D stage of development? Did they start from a higher level of consciousness and fall to 3D? I hope all who choose not to ascend in this lifetime would not find themselves in this horrible situation as we are now. Saint Germain. Hello Irene. Yes, Earth is not the only 3D planet in creation. In fact, there are many more, too many to mention. The difference between our planet and others is that we are free will zone with no limitations. We respond to universal law here, but we are as free to violate it or to align with it as we want to be. There are no limits to either. Earth is a free will zone and it is situated within a dimension which allows for positivity and negativity, and yes, it also allows for suffering, the only dimension that does. So you understand how something as evil as the forces who have overtaken this planet would be attracted to it, do you not? The reason for this overtake was that the forces of evil were attracted by those living on Earth at the time. Try as we might to raise the frequency of the entire planet during the time of Atlantis and before, the typical mindset of the Earthling was still that of materialism and a love of things rather than spiritualism and a love of others. Our planet is afflicted and our own greed and selfishness attracted this affliction. Of course now it has become much worse, and yet you see people acquiescing to demands of this evil. Other planets of a third-dimensional nature have limitations or specific conditions with which to live by. Some planets don't allow for war or certain acts of aggression. Other planets limit other types of physical aggression. Some planets disallow all physical aggression but allow for other types, verbal, psychological, or psychic aggression. Each planet has its own set of conditions. In making Earth an unlimited planet, it was hoped that ascension would be reached quickly, but it seems that this was not the case. We aim to do this now at this time with the favorable incoming energies. The other planets did not start at a higher level of consciousness. They were created in the natural order of life. Do not worry about these other planets. They are not as badly off as Earth is. Earth is one of the worst planets for a human to live on. Bear in mind there are other 3D planets with malevolent life forms on them, and they are there by choice. They have chosen the negative polarity and act that out. Questions from Anonymous. Can you please speak about the role of twin flames on Earth during the ascension process and what to expect / what is currently happening for them? Saint Germain. Twin flames are very powerful when in the company of the other. They innately seek each other out, as Sharon did during her lifetime. She was looking for Ivo but did not even realize it then. It is inherent within the human to look for their perfect partner. This is why on Earth you try relationships in order to find your perfect partner. It is the same instinct, and yes, it is instinctual for a human to do so. The twin flame seeks unification because they understand that they become more powerful when in the energy of the partner. All life seeks unification, even on Earth, but the twin flame with its partner is a powerful being indeed. So this is part of the role, to seek out your twin flame. For some of you, your twin flame is not upon the planet and you must seek them within the cosmos, the access to that being your own mind, of course. This is what is currently happening for the twin flame. Many are still at the point of seeking unity. For others, they have found their true mate and have moved on to the next step. Upon unification, what is your role as a twin flame? With your God-given energies reunited, your role is then to move the Earth, so to speak. Yes, not in that way, but that does tend to happen. He's chuckling. The power of a unified twin flame couple is insurmountable. To unite to carry out a project for the Earth is far more likely to be successful when the couple is together, instead of apart. We'll take the example of Sharon and Ivo, for example, and this is definitely not limited to them. There are many of you who will develop relationships of the same type within the next few decades. Why? Because right now beings from the galaxy are surrounding the Earth, attempting to reconnect with the people of our planet, who have been told that all extraterrestrial life is violent and to be feared. The starseed behaves as a conduit and they use their twin flame relationship in order to make an Earth/galactic connection. Whether your mate is Pleiadian, Sirian or vegan does not matter. These races are attempting to re-instruct the people of Earth in their rightful role as leaders of the human races in the galaxy. So, in Sharon and Ivo's case, for example, Sharon is the Earth link to the galaxy and Ivo is the galactic link to Earth. They will assume their respective roles upon reaching 5D, as they already have been through her channeling him in 4D, and utilize their respective strengths to create a dynamic impact with their communication projects. In the case of those starseeds who are humanoid, perhaps you are a feline or a jackal, or perhaps you are a felian, When you meet your twin flame, you will become animal rights activists for starters. Being a Felian yourself, your Felian twin flame will help you to support animal rights on the planet and will bring true knowledge of the dynasty of the lion family to Earth. Yes, the animal which is a lion on Earth is a relative of a large clan of consciousnesses which span animal consciousness to humanoid consciousness. Me, my cat always acts like he's the cock of the walk, and now I'm starting to figure out why. He's related to Lyran felines, he's part of that group. Saint Germain, indeed, Sharon he is. That is why he always walks ahead of you, why he cuts you off, and why he is insistent on being fed his due. You'll notice your pet is very fussy about the quality of his food and water, and this is because he is part of the feline dynasty. This information has been lost to Earth along with information about galactic races, it all was suppressed together. Me, thank you Saint Germain. Saint Germain, you are most welcome. Question 2. I try to channel, and have for years, but have trouble hearing/speaking with spirits. Do you have any advice for how to do that? Saint Germain, if one modality does not work for you, try another. Perhaps you are stronger visually than you are orally. Have you tried automatic handwriting? Have you tried walking in the woods? Do you see what happens around you as communicating messages to you, or do you simply believe it is a walk in the woods? Communication happens all the time. You are driving down the highway thinking about whether to ask that young man out and see a billboard saying, "Not all love is good love," or something of the sort. Tap into the secret world which surrounds you. The secret world of communication that has been forgotten for so long. Are you thinking of doing something and then see a green car or a red car? What does that tell you? Sharon recently was wondering, why am I seeing all these red cars today? Was there a sale on or something? No, it was because she was to stop something she was thinking or doing. You notice what you need to notice. So try other modalities. There is clairsentience, the clair of the feeling, the empathy. There is clairvisual, those who see. There is clairaudience, which is the telepath. There is clairgustance, which is psychic smell. Also worth trying is raising your frequency higher, and this can be done through meditation. Why? If your frequency is typically third or fourth dimensional, you may be encountering spirits who do not want you to be psychic, so you get no response. Try raising yourself to fifth or sixth dimensional frequency or higher. There are videos with which to do this, and I'll have Sharon post a few. Me, I will. Thanks, Saint Germain. STG, adieu.